ready for some action. Better question, is anyone ever not ready for action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. Welcome to one of the most beautiful campuses in the country, Miami University in Oxford, Ohio, and home to the Red Hawks. The Red Hawks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Toledo's offense will take the field first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game.
It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off. Want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it, and I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
They'll run it from the gun. Guys, let's talk about the Red Hawks. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who is very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
To the air, it's Finn. He fires to the left side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And the Red Hawks will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Boy, they had a chance to for a touchback. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5 points of pressure moving forward, no doubt. I'll tell you, they knew coming into this game that turnovers were going to be critical. They might give themselves a mulligan for that one, David, but that can't keep happening.
Yeah, but don't change who you are and what you are. Don't get gunshot because of mistakes. I think that usually turns into more mistakes. So keep doing you, keep being aggressive.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Rockets decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Snagged in the middle. It's Williamson. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. The inside handoff. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They'll give it to him again. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Looking downfield, it's Finn. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Redhawks! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Tough to beat action, gentlemen. You know that. Let's take a look at the highlights. Central Michigan needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Mount Pleasant behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Buffalo.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen.
Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And the Rockets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Line is set on 3rd down. To throw, it's Gleason. Rushes on him. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets and the helmet. And you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
The kick is on its way. And the return man couldn't get to it to make... The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Under fire. Got a man. It's Perry. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offensive success on 3rd down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
The Red Hawks will line it up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Shakes off the defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Gotta like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
And that was almost a huge mistake. Return, fumbling the football. They are so lucky that they jumped on that ball and that their offense is now going to take the field, because that could have been disastrous.
The give out of the gun. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rockets will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick, because
breaks into the open. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down.
1st down for the offense.
That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air, it's Gleason. He's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Rockets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal blocking.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Second down.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the pressure gets there. Then down he goes at the 18.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team.
And your Miami, Ohio Redhawks will take over. 1st and 10.
Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
They'll ride the hot hand. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Looking to throw, it's Finn. Here comes the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that the give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Let's talk for a second about Toledo. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road, potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you're starting to see the finish line now. Getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Blasted as he lets it go. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down. They want to throw it. Setting up the screen. There he goes. A defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. The Rockets send out the punt unit. No opportunity to run it back as the ball. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the misconnection on 3rd down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass. And the defense did a really good job playing the pass. And 4th down now, it's decision time for you.
Punt is in the air. And that one will bounce exactly where they mark it. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Give to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Rockets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the move, it's Toledo. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Rides the back and leaves it.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Wants to throw. It's Gleason. Finds his man down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
At the 41-yard line. And that's good enough for 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Gets it to him on the screen. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out fast. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Got his man downfield. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Over the middle, it's Tracy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Redhawks moving quickly to the line. Scanning the field, it's Finn. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your prime.
Turning it on! Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Miami, Ohio.
And the field goal unit is on the field. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Absolute shame. Missed it. After the miss, the lead is still 4. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there and make the fires toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Rockets will kick it away to start the second half.
Miami, Ohio, 7. Toledo, 3.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out.
26. And your Miami, Ohio Redhawks will take over. 1st and 10.
The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. Punch from the tackle. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
On the run, it's Tracy. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Now they're going to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tracy. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost.
Quarterback just trying to spit it out to his running back in the flat there, but the defender all over him. As soon as he caught that football, he went down for a loss.
The Red Hawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. No.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Red Hawks will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. That ball will... And they'll mark it dead at the 15. The Rockets offense is back on the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll run it again. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Gleason. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Rockets will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. And you make the stop, and that is exactly... Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Here we go.
They'll try to run for it. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I'd keep feeding this guy for sure.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Gets it out quickly. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williamson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Redhawks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's he's got an open man. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
15.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do that.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The short hands. It's a 0. And he's brought down after a nice gain. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Makes it past the marker. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. That's the end of the period. It's Miami, Ohio on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass. It's Gleason. Oh, they're after him. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Trainer. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And that is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking to throw, it's Finn. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And after the punt, that 30-yard line. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Plows through the defense. And he dropped a quick spin move on him before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rockets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to test the right side with this one. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Got him looking run, he wants to throw. He's got the tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. He's got it on the run. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Rockets, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Touchdown, Rockets! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. They'll go to the air. They've got the screen set up. He gets it in there again, scored the touchdown, got the 2. He's doing his part to mount the comeback.
Miami, Ohio, 14. Toledo, 11.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Crosses the 45. Still running at the 40. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
Come on, defense. You cannot let this offense run the dive play and hurt you like that. Up front, we got to do a better job staying in our gaps, and linebackers have got to be able to get off of blocks and make tackles.
They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this, baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. The give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? And by going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Unloads quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Redhawks are moving quickly down the field. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Trying to barge in. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to try to run the football down here close to the end zone, just not able to punch it in on that last 3rd down attempt, so now they've got 4th down at the 2-yard line.
The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Redhawks.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. UMass needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Amherst behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback.
Looking downfield, it's Gleason. Quickly out for the tight end.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Northern Illinois. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. They're dealing with a second and long.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Crosby. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Crosby. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll send the back in motion. Gonna swing it on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Jones.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Rockets in the hurry-up, and they spike it and get the clock stopped. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. One more play to pad the stats. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. Just get this.